We're at a bookstore here in Denton, Texas, where they're trying to do Drag Queen Story Hour. And of course, the typical people here with their masks on, not able to actually stand up for what they believe in because they're all cowards. Officer, you think it's unusual they have their assault weapons like that out here in front of a place like this? Is that normal? No comment.
Oh, well, that's embarrassing.
When the police are saying no comment, that's when you know it's bad. The people that are meant to serve and protect, they're worried about getting in trouble as well.
We're here! We're queer! Get these fascists out of here! We're here! We're queer! Get these fascists out of here!
Stop it. Get some help.
Touch me. This is the only tactic they have. This is the group that's saying that we're Christian fascists. Hey, dude. Please don't touch me.
Get the back. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Please do not touch me.
You need to go home and thank the Lord your mommy and daddy haven't kicked you out of your house. Looking like the devil himself. You need some help.
What do you think about white men?
I think it's just the term white man, just immediate turn off.
What do you think of black men?
Love.
Do you think it's racist to, by default, not like white men?
I mean, I don't think so, because I think there's a difference between like racism and that's an interesting question.
It is an interesting question.
Yeah, because like, I mean, I don't dislike, but there is like nervous feeling. I don't know.
So if you met someone who said that they get nervous around black men and that they've had bad experiences with black men, would you still consider that racist?
Ooh, yeah, I see your point.
Her brain is in overtime trying to think of an answer. But the only difference is with this video compared to the other ones, at least she realised and kind of admitted she was in the wrong. That's a rare thing you see.
We all have gender identities. You identify as a man, and I fully respect you.
Well, no, hang on. I don't identify as a man. I was born a biological male. Once you start saying there are hundreds of genders, and you can identify as anything you want, you're going to end up with kids at school going, I'm a horse. And you've got to treat me like a horse.
Here's you're confusing two things.
No, I'm not.
Sex and gender. Biological sex is one thing. Gender is something different. Gender identity is how you see yourself.
And do you believe it's limitless?
No, I don't believe it's limitless.
What's the limit?
Well, there was basically male and female and intersex, but there are people who have different gender identities.
But how many genders are there?
There is no fixed number.
So what's the limit?
I don't see a particular limit.
There's no limit. You said there is a limit. Now you admit there's no limit. The BBC has put in education videos. There are 100+ genders.
Well, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
So what is the limit? What's the number?
Well, I'm not going to specify a particular number.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Don't worry, Pierce. We're right there with you, mate. We ain't got a clue what they're talking about either. And I don't think they know what they're talking about for that matter. You know, I identify as a successful billionaire, just so you know. The bank says otherwise, but what I think is more important.
If genitals don't indicate gender, then why do they need to get cut off and changed to be a different gender? Make that one make sense to me.
You're goddamn right.
Do you think identifying as a different race is offensive?
This is a very good question. I think, I don't know.
Why is it socially acceptable to be transgender, but it's not socially acceptable to be transracial?
I think that's like, they're very different things. I think that, like,
Heard enough. What are your pronouns?
They, them.
Why?
Because I'm non-binary.
What are your pronouns?
she, her.
And why?
I don't know, that's just what they are.
What are your pronouns?
Lord or King.
Cool.
What are your pronouns?
They, them.
Why?
Because that's how I identify.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm a proud he, she, they, them, whatever. I am a boyfriend to a beautiful woman. I am a girlfriend to a handsome trans man. And I am also a girlfriend to an incredibly beautiful woman. Growing up in this town, my mother always told me to love myself for who I am, not what I am not. Not all of us can be as lucky and have a supporter like that. In fact, I knew friends in school who would bring an entire change of clothes with them so they could dress the way that they felt inside and be free of persecution that they would feel at home or the sideways glances. One of the first things we learn in a healthy family is trust, and unfortunately, some parents don't trust their children when they say, "This is me," and they make that decision for them. That may make the child fearful.
What the hell is going on here, boys? I have no idea what this guy's talking about. Maybe you guys can help me out in the comments. This is pretty wild.
Would that be like a fair fight?
I believe so, yes. I don't think that biology necessarily equates to someone's skill range.
Yes. Do you think that would be a fair fight?
Yes.
If the organization forced the female boxers to have to compete and they
Yes.
had no choice?
Yep.
If they're identifying as women, they're a woman.
So a female boxer in his same weight class? Yes. At that point, she would be a woman, and I think it's problematic to say that a woman cannot be as strong as Floyd Mayweather.
If some of these girls truly think that it's a fair game, then they've never engaged in any combat, because let me tell you, a lot of girls would be getting left on 1 HP, man. I'm telling you.
Okay, quickly, so I misunderstand. Are we saying that 2 + 2, if you say it's 4, that's racist? I mean, that sounds like we may be mischaracterizing it. What, if you can quickly sum it up?
No, that's not mischaracterizing it at all. Math is basically racist under this ideology because it says there is no such thing as an objective reality, so 4 might not be the right number. 2 + 2 might actually equal 5.
Well, I'm out, guys. If this is what's cool now, I think I'm done. I no longer have any connection to this world. I'm gonna go home and kill myself. Goodbye, friends.
How are you able to so confidently just kind of word vomit? Really, all of your work is not a debate. It's just confirmation bias.
You want to debate?
No, I'm good. I'm just curious where you learned...
Okay. You sure?
Where you learned how to public
I'm a high
speak.
school graduate. You're in college, man. Let's debate. I vomit for a living, you said.
No, I'm not here to debate. That's not,
No, you're
that's
just
not
here
my
to,
question.
You're just here to insult me.
Yeah, I am. You're really good at lying out of your ass.
What have I lied about? Name one thing I lied tonight about.
11 million jobs.
11 million jobs are open for blue-collar work according to Mike Rowe and according to 3 independent studies according to the Department of Labor. Name another stat I said that's wrong.
You need to work on not doing confirmation bias.
But you came up here and insulted me. I'm asking you, how have I misled this audience? And you come unprepared, like not with a single data. I thought you'd at least have like one gotcha, man. At the Apex, 15,000 people coming across the southern border every single day. I even said it's down a little bit. That is true.
You're good at what you do, but not for the right reasons.
It's so amazing, the smugness. You should ask for money back at KU. They're really scamming you, man. You'd think you'd have one little thing.
Got him. True or false? Only women get pregnant.
True.
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 Very true.
Absolutely true.
True or false? Only women get pregnant.
False. False. Because there are trans people that exist, and trans men can also be pregnant as well.
False.
And what are your pronouns?
They, them.
That I would just love oversimplification.
True or false? You're a donut. Yes, I am. That's what you should be saying. Putting a Ferrari logo on a Ford doesn't make it a Ferrari, mate.
You think my outfit is offensive?
Are you Mexican?
No.
Yes.
I think it reaffirms stereotypes that are offensive to people.
It's not yours.
Do you find my outfit offensive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's not your culture?
You don't really understand what their culture means and what it means to wear these things, like the hats and the maracas. You know, you sort of have to understand where all of this comes from for it to not be cultural appropriation.
Does my outfit offend you?
You look no. You look nice.
Do you like my costume?
Yes.
Does it offend you?
No.
Do you like my outfit?
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Does my outfit offend you?
No, not at all. No, nothing. That's good.
I just think the West, we're so touchy and soft and little fairy cakes about everything. I mean, you can't even joke anymore. You know, when I was growing up, I used to love watching in shows like In-Betweeners, you know, where it was normal, boisterous human behavior. But you can't even do that anymore. Kids nowadays must be so bored in school and being out and trying to have fun and have a joke. Like some of the things I used to say with my friends, there was a 20-year sentence right there. They're too soft nowadays, man.
Ma'am or sir, I'm not sure. I didn't misgender you, did I?
Oh, please, go fuck yourself.
Oh, that's not very ladylike.
Oh, now you're fucking misgendering me. Ladylike.
Oh, well, what are you exactly?
None of your fucking business. What are you?
But you said I misgendered you. If I don't know what you are, how can I not misgender you?
Gotcha.
How come you guys care about life when it's inside the womb, but when it's outside the womb, y'all don't want free childcare, you also don't want free formula, you guys won't do anything to stop these gun violence that are happening, that are killing these kids. I was in a shooting 5 years ago at Myrtle Beach. Yeah. And even though it was a false call, had it been real, some of us would have died. So if you're gonna say y'all are pro-life, that means life outside the womb. It
absolutely does. You're absolutely right, ma'am. That's why the pro-life movement has started and sustained 3,000. You won't even let me answer her questions. Would you like me to answer the question? If we want to talk about who Nazis are, you're kind of not acting very right.
To answer the question, which I think is really important, our generation cares about school shootings. We care about school safety, and we care about families. The best way that we can possibly support families is through the work that the pro-life movement is doing every single day. We are providing free childcare. We are providing free formula. We are providing free health care for expectant mothers and their children every single day. I hate that you guys have made up your mind about people like me because of a post you saw on social media, when we're here to have a real dialogue and a real conversation.
That room in there, honestly, is like a flipping zoo. And, you know, it's the same thing. They're asked a question, these people on the board, and when they give an answer, they're just getting screamed at and shouted at and all these words. They won't even let them answer. And it's probably because the truth is about to come out and they can't handle that, or someone else's opinion for that matter. These people must have good night's sleep and good coffees, man, because I couldn't stand there listening to that mumbo jumbo every time I'm trying to speak. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your favorite or least favorite clip. We are at this present time of this video being uploaded, we're so close to 50,000 subscribers. It's kind of crazy to think about. 50k was, I thought, was a while away, but we've got there so fast recently, so I can't thank you guys enough. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.
I love you guys. That's all I can say.